The rising demand for a finite supply of resources calls for a change in our economic system from a linear to a circular economy. In this condition, Brazil has the perfect scenario to further explore the opportunities of applying the circular economy concept and principles due to its massive natural capital, unique market characteristics, and asymmetric pattern of development across regions. Therefore, several circularity-driven activities have begun to emerge around the country, and they have been fostered by Brazilian educational and research systems, especially in the University of São Paulo. Holding a high reputation among world universities and being the top-ranked one in Latin America, the University of São Paulo is the national leader in teaching, researching, and mentoring circular innovations. USP is also the only university in Southern Hemisphere to join the Ellen MacArthur Foundation Pioneer University Network, and it's promoting systematic changes in both technical and biological cycle. So, how the University of São Paulo is engaging and collaborating with key stakeholders to deliver these changes? Through developing and integrating circular strategies into campuses, companies, academic groups, governments, and NGOs. USP's main differential is the integration of all areas of the university within its circular thinking and actions, resulting in a transdisciplinary approach with a systematic view and holistic solutions.
I am Professor Aldo Meto, who is leading, with Professor Weber Amaral, the University of São Paulo program on circular economy. University of São Paulo is the largest university in Latin America and one of the most prestigious in the world. We have more than 6,000 professors across all areas of knowledge with more than 100,000 students. We developed a task force in circular economy to develop and implement all concepts, principles, and tools in education from undergraduate to graduate programs, on research, and in innovative programs together with the business sectors.
My name is Daiane Dupin, and I'm a student at the Engineering Department at USP. The reason why I choose to do my master's here is because USP is an international leader in circular economy, and it's giving me the opportunity to participate of innovative courses and to make business and academic networks. USP is also providing me with skills and knowledge to change the society towards the circular economy in a practical way.
Our key sectors are manufacturing, food production, energy generation, electroelectronics, health, fibers and textile, and some enablers as public policies and new technologies.
We have two paths to achieve circular design solutions. The first one is looking for alternatives to change a current design. A company might set as a goal to establish a better process to manufacture and deliver their product. They might ask product development team to apply methods as designed for assembly and disassembly for this purpose. The problem is that the number of actions or improvements the team can do in this case is very limited. All the information, the specs, the material are already defined. The second path, on the other hand, is to start product development with a goal to develop a circular design solution. The team will make all the decisions being aware of the consequences. They will be able to select appropriate material, manufacturing processes, and logistics, everything to promote a circular design solution. Indeed, we can say that product development is a cornerstone of circular economy because most of the permanent decisions is made during the design. In our research group, we understand that for getting competitive circular solutions, it is very important to involve users to be able to understand them and test with them all the designs. We have current 3 research projects all related to user involvement. The first one is aimed to expand what we consider as users. users are not just the final users in a circular solution. Let's remember that as a principle of circular economy, we want to have the same product circulating more and more and more. Therefore, we do have other users in the other product life cycle phases. Who are the important users of the reverse logistics? Who are the users that will deal with the product assistance? The research goal is to provide practices that will promote this understanding and how should the design team deal with the conflicting requirements of these different users. A second project I would like to highlight with you is about understanding the different values provided by a circular business model. How can we map and simulate different alternatives to circulate the values? If we open a business model to incorporate more stakeholders to make possible a circular solution, what will be the difference in the value flows? In my research team, we are particularly interested in the context of medical devices. As well, we believe that the best way to achieve good results is collaborating with industries. So we established a program that allows practitioners to participate in our researchers, testing, suggesting, and validating what at the end of the day they will be applying to achieve circular solutions.
I'm Heraldo da Silva, Director of the Laboratory of Advanced Process and Sustainability. Manufacturing plays an important role in circular economy. By definition, manufacturing is the transformation of raw materials into products with the use of industrial machines. Considering the technical side of the butterfly diagram, shifting from the linear to the circular model, which is restorative in nature, we require the promotion of the return loops and elements, and the minimization or elimination of the leakage of technical materials. Thus, manufacturing is the key to creating the connectivity between the return loops, when promoting ways to reuse, recover, extend the life of materials, and to remanufacturing components or products that reach the end of life, reintroducing them into the life cycle and avoiding that products end up into disposal. In our laboratory, the research activities are focused on the development of advanced manufacturing process that contributes to the circularization of the economy and the minimization of linkage of technical materials. One effort towards that direction is the development of advanced manufacturing process that can contribute to the reduction of the environmental impacts. Let's consider automobiles. Tailpipe emissions during usage phase represent great amount of environmental impacts for cars. In this scenario, manufacturers are improving key engine components, aiming to reduce the air pollution caused by vehicles. Considering key engine components, the bearing surface is highly dependent on manufacturing. Controlling surface quality parameters is extremely important to the output component's performance. In addition to controlling surface quality, another approach was developed in our laboratory in a partnership with a major engine crankshaft manufacturer, the surface texturing of crankshafts. In the development process, hydrodynamic features are textured in the crankshaft's journal during the regular grinding operation. The aim is to reduce the friction losses during engine operations, contributing to more efficient power conversion and downsizing of the components. Thus, advanced finishing processes can increase circularity and contribute to increase the sustainability of automobiles during the usage phase.
One of the circular economy research program in University of São Paulo is the Life Cycle Engineering and Management for Circular Economy, which I'm leading. This program includes the business model innovation for circular economy, new circular values propositions, quantitative tools to measure the effectiveness of the impacts of circular economy. For instance, the change in that life cycle assessment needs to integrate according to the circular economy principles. Also in public policy sectors, we are developing all of the aspects according the context of the developing countries. Also, we are working with the industrial ecology and biomimicry as solutions providers to circular economy. For agro context, you can see the Professor Weber Amaral's talk that is about the feeding the world through circular and regenerative agriculture. As you can see, the Circular Economy program of University of São Paulo goes beyond the theoretical aspect. We are promoting systematic innovation on all societal levels. In industry, for instance, we are making a project with the National Industry Confederation, where we are changing and making a new circular ecosystem. We are also making a society empowerment, providing skills to unemployed people about recycling, remanufacturing, and all other circular activities. In agriculture field, we are adding values with regenerative approach. For instance, in a textile project, which we are making with the largest fashion retailer in Brazil, we are changing its value chain to a circular one. At last, but not least, we are aiding public policies development and also engaging Brazilian leaders from business, academy, NGOs, and politicians. All of this transition is just possible in a collaborative way. So, we are waiting you to be part of this journey.